Hello guys and welcome to another edition of Rage Against the Dice. You guys asked for it, so here is an epic update on my Great Waaaagh. As you can see, there is a few new models there, but there's not a lot painted. In fact, there's nothing painted since our last video, and I do apologise about that. But I picked up a load of commissions after Christmas, of course, with everybody getting new stuff that they wanted painted. So I'm a bit slammed at the minute, and then I'm also painting stuff for a couple of different games that we're either play testing or we're doing new videos for. So I'm a bit slammed, but we're going to have a look at what I've got here. What I would like to say is a really big thank you to all the guys who've been helping me find stuff online. eBay has dried up a little bit, and that has made it a lot harder to get new stuff, but I have been sent a few bits, so, you know, great big shout out to those guys who are sending me some stuff. If you guys want to send me stuff, or you've got stuff to sell, get in contact with us. You can do it via Facebook, or you can do it via Twitter, Instagram, or direct through our channel, and let us know, because I'm always looking for more orky stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down first and have a look. These are my Orc Boys. Now, Orc Boys are obviously the backbone of any Orc army, whether it be Epic 40k, whether you're playing Warpath or anything else Orc related. Your main troops, your Orc Boys, are going to be the bulk of it. Now, I've got 56 bases. And that's a good number. I would like to at least get it to 60, just because the fact that there's 4 blank spaces there really bothers me. But ideally, I do want to get it to 100. So I am still on the lookout for more Orc Boys, especially if they're on the square bases. Now down here we've got my Orc Knobs, of which I've got 5 bases of. I would like to take that up to 10, but it's really not the end of the world if I can't. And again, I've got here 5 bases of Orc Commandos and Blood Axes. I would like to again take those up to 10. But if I don't, it's not the end of the world. Now this poor little fella here, he is my 1 base of Stone Boys. I would like to have that at kind of the same number as the Commandos and the Knobs, so 10 bases. But these seem to be the hardest to find. Nowhere can I find online or, you know, from friends and stuff who have Stone Boys lying around. And that does make me a bit sad, but I'll get over it eventually in time. Then right here we have 4 bases of Grots. Now that is a pitiful amount of Grots. Now 2 of them are painted, and that's good. But yeah, Grots, I really want to have like 20, 30 bases. So I really need to get a lot of work done on them. But it does seem like they're really hard to find. Very much like the Stone Boys. Less so, but still quite hard. So that's my infantry so far. And I do hope to expand it all. And I'd like to pick up, obviously, some different bits. There are a number of third-party companies who do their own versions. And I will eventually go to them once I've run out of options online, but I do really want to keep this as authentically epic as possible. So let's go across to my fast attack units. Here I've got 5 buggies. I have 6 bases of bikes, 3 of which are painted, obviously 3 of which aren't, and then I've got 6 bases of boar riders, which I started to paint but then got bored of. I will finish those off, especially as they're pretty easy. It was just sheer laziness on my part. I've got 3 dreadnoughts here, which is a woefully small amount of dreadnoughts, and I do hope to pick up more. But again, they're one of those ones that are a bit more difficult to find. What we're going to do now is we're going to have a look at my battle wagons. So I've got a shed load of battle wagons. I think 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 18, 27, 34 to paint, and then 14 that are fully painted. And you guys have seen these before, so I don't need to linger on them. But, I mean, that's going to be my next thing, is to get these painted. Now, I did run out of blue spray, which has hindered me, but thanks to Goblin Games, there is some coming through the post very, very shortly, so I'll be able to get back on these. Over here, you've seen the varying different types of gun wagons I have. We've got some metals, we've got some plastics, we've got some really, really big ones. We've got some spiry ones in there. You can see I've got a couple of squigs. Not squigs, squigoths, and I'm really, really excited to get some paint on those because I love squigoths, no matter the size. Here I've got 8 bases of weapon teams. These 2 already came like this, so I'm very much hoping to pop the weapons team guys off and use the bases to put normal guys on, and then put these on round bases so they fit the other weapons teams. If I can't do it though, it's not the end of the world. I don't want to definitely not snap the models because they are quite flimsy with them being so small. So here you see my stompers, my pride and joy. I've got 35, I think, at the moment, and I definitely want to take that up to 100. But again, the stompers seem to have dried up on eBay a little bit. And a lot of the websites that used to stock them are all out as well. So I may have hit my limit on stompers, but hopefully not. Then obviously at the back, I've got the big guys. And I got this one I'm really proud of, and I'm very excited to get some paint on him. Because I've only ever seen one of these online, which was this one. So I definitely want to get more if I can, but you know, it's not the end of the world if I can't. These guys are going to be the thing I paint next, I think. Or finish off those battle wagons. I flip-flop between them, but these should be really easy because I'm going to keep these more metallic looking. So I'm going to do some dry brushes, and then I'm going to pick out some panels to give them the blues and things like that so they tie in with the army. But yeah, this is my army so far. I am still plodding along with it. As I said, at this stage it's still mainly the purchasing. I kind of expected I was going to be purchasing stuff till sort of halfway through the year, and then the latter half of the year would just be painting it all. What I am trying to do is I'm trying to paint a chunk of vehicles, because you can do them quickly and at one time. So I'll probably do half of those battle wagons at once, for instance, maybe 18 of them or something like that. And then I'm going to paint some infantry, because the infantry takes longer, is a bit more of a ball ache, and it's really not that enjoyable, whereas the vehicles are. And then I'll do the next lot of vehicles, and then I'll do some more infantry, just because otherwise what's going to happen is all my vehicles are going to be done, and then I'm going to have no infantry. Infantry. I get there eventually. So yeah, this is my epic army so far. I am really excited about it. There's a couple of other guys who've got on board and they've started to build their armies. I know Calvin, formerly obviously a Games Workshop staff member, he's really plodding along with his squad army, which is really exciting. There's a couple of guys online as well. There's a couple of little epic forums or Facebook groups that have just popped up as well, so that's really cool. But yeah, this is where I'm at so far, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the update. I promised I would give you one. It was a little later than expected, but I got there eventually, and I think that's the main thing. That's going to be the takeaway from today. I take my time, but I get there in the end. So next one should show the next purchases. Hopefully by then I've got the battle wagons and those 3 gargants painted at least, if not a bit more. But anyway, guys, as always, give us a thumbs up. It does feed our ego, and it also helps the algorithms and stuff for people seeing that our videos out there. And then on top of that, give us a subscribe to see more action from the different games we play. We play a load of different games. If you go through, we playlist everything to make it easier for you guys to find as well. So, as always, pray the dice gods and hope they smile upon you, and take care. Thank you very much for your time today, guys. Bye.